Welcome back, champions. Today we dive deep into Julius Caesar's rise to power, strategic alliances, and calculated risks in ancient Rome. Through this exploration, you will learn how Caesar's shrewd tactics can be adapted to modern times. Prepare to be inspired and motivated by the lessons of one of history's greatest strategists. As we journey through the life and times of Julius Caesar, we shall uncover the essence of his brilliance. We will explore the nature of his alliances, the depth of his calculated risks, and the audacity of his vision. By the end of this exploration, you will find yourself empowered to seize your destiny with the same unwavering resolve that propelled Caesar to the zenith of power. Caesar's rise was not merely a sequence of fortunate events, it was a masterpiece of strategic genius. Born into the patrician Julian family in 100 BC, he possessed the lineage, but not the immediate power. The landscape of Rome was teeming with potential rivals and allies, each move laden with peril and promise. Here we see the embodiment of Machiavellian principles, where the ends justify the means, and shrewd calculation is a virtue. Machiavelli, in The Prince, extols the importance of being both loved and feared, but emphasizes that if one cannot achieve both, it is safer to be feared. Caesar understood this duality. His early career was marked by acts of magnanimity that endeared him to the people and military exploits that cemented his reputation as a formidable leader. This balance allowed him to wield power with an iron fist wrapped in a velvet glove. Consider Caesar's early alliance with Pompey and Crassus, known as the First Triumvirate, formed in 60 BC. This was not merely a pact of convenience, but a carefully orchestrated maneuver. Pompey brought military might, Crassus brought immense wealth, and Caesar, with his political acumen, was the linchpin. Together, they formed a coalition that dominated Roman politics. From this, we learn the value of strategic partnerships, aligning ourselves with those who complement our strengths and offset our weaknesses. Yet alliances alone were not enough. Caesar knew that to truly rise, he had to take risks that others would shy away from. His decision to cross the Rubicon River in 49 BC was one of history's most fateful gambles. To cross that river was to break Roman law, but to retreat was to accept obscurity. In this moment, we see the quintessence of calculated risk. Caesar weighed the consequences and chose to act, understanding that fortune favors the bold. Machiavelli observed that fortune controls half of our actions, leaving us to direct the rest. Caesar's life was a testament to this philosophy. He did not leave his fate to the whims of destiny. He shaped it with every decision, every battle, and every speech. His conquest of Gaul, beginning in 58 BC, his reforms in Rome, and his pursuit of power were all driven by an unrelenting will to carve his name into the annals of history. As modern seekers of success, we must emulate Caesar's relentless pursuit of excellence. We must forge alliances that enhance our capabilities, take calculated risks that propel us forward, and seize opportunities with unyielding determination. The road to greatness is fraught with challenges, but it is through these very challenges that we discover our true potential. Caesar's rise was also a lesson in adaptability. The political landscape of Rome was ever-changing, with shifting allegiances and emerging threats. Caesar's ability to adapt to these changes, to pivot when necessary, and to stay ahead of his rivals was crucial to his success. He did not rigidly adhere to a single plan, but was flexible and resourceful, qualities that we must cultivate in our own endeavors. In today's fast-paced world, where technology and societal norms evolve rapidly, the ability to adapt is more important than ever. We must be willing to change course, to innovate, and to embrace new ideas. Caesar's adaptability reminds us that rigidity can be the downfall of even the most powerful, while flexibility can be the key to sustained success. Moreover, Caesar's story teaches us the power of vision. He did not merely seek power for its own sake. He had a vision for Rome's future. His reforms aimed to create a more efficient and expansive empire, benefiting the masses and securing his legacy. Notable reforms included the Julian calendar, introduced in 46 BC, and his reorganization of the Roman Senate to better represent Rome's diverse provinces. This vision was a driving force that inspired his followers and intimidated his adversaries. In our own lives, we must cultivate a clear vision of what we seek to achieve. This vision should not only guide our actions, but also inspire those around us. It should be a beacon that directs our path and a source of motivation during challenging times. Like Caesar, we must dare to dream big and pursue our ambitions with unflinching resolve. Caesar's leadership was marked by his charisma and eloquence. He was a master orator, able to sway the masses with his words and inspire loyalty among his troops. His speeches were not mere rhetoric, but powerful tools that galvanized action and united people under his cause. In this, we see the importance of effective communication. In our pursuit of success, we too must hone our ability to communicate. Whether it is through speech, writing, or digital media, the power to convey our ideas compellingly can be a decisive factor in achieving our goals. Effective communication builds trust, fosters collaboration, and mobilizes people towards a common purpose. Caesar's life also exemplifies the importance of resilience. His journey was not devoid of setbacks and betrayals. He faced numerous challenges, from political opponents to battlefield adversaries. Yet he remained resilient, never allowing defeat to define him. Each setback was a stepping stone, each betrayal a lesson in the art of survival. In our own paths, we must embrace resilience. Life will undoubtedly present us with obstacles, but it is our response to these challenges that determines our success. Resilience is not merely the ability to endure, but the capacity to rise stronger and wiser from adversity. Like Caesar, we must view challenges as opportunities for growth and never waver in our pursuit of greatness. As we delve deeper into Caesar's strategies, it's crucial to recognize the importance of timing. Caesar's rise was meticulously timed, capitalizing on moments of weakness in his opponents and seizing opportunities as they arose. When he crossed the Rubicon, it was not a hasty decision, but one that came after careful consideration of the political climate. Understood the significance of timing in warfare and politics, a lesson that remains pertinent today. Caesar's approach to leadership also involved understanding the psychology of his followers and enemies. He was a keen observer of human nature, knowing when to use persuasion, when to instill fear, and when to show clemency. This psychological insight allowed him to maintain loyalty among his troops and to manipulate his adversaries. Machiavelli, in his writings, emphasizes the importance of understanding human nature to govern effectively. He argues that people are driven by self-interest and that a wise leader must anticipate and manage these motivations. Caesar's ability to read people and situations and to act accordingly was a testament to his psychological acuity. In modern times, understanding human behavior is crucial in leadership, negotiation, and personal relationships. By studying and applying principles of psychology, we can better navigate social dynamics, build stronger connections, and influence outcomes. Caesar's psychological strategies remind us that insight into human nature is a powerful tool in our arsenal. Furthermore, Caesar's military strategies were innovative and bold. His campaigns in Gaul, for instance, showcased his ability to think outside conventional military tactics. He utilized speed, surprise, and unconventional methods to outmaneuver larger forces. His adaptability on the battlefield was a key factor in his success. In our professional and personal lives, innovation and creativity are vital. The willingness to challenge the status quo, to think creatively, and to implement unconventional solutions can set us apart from the competition. Caesar's military genius encourages us to embrace innovation and to be fearless in our pursuit of excellence. As we reflect on Caesar's journey, it's essential to acknowledge the role of self-belief. Caesar's unwavering confidence in his destiny and abilities was a driving force behind his actions. He did not merely hope for success, he believed it was his right and worked tirelessly to achieve it. Self-belief is a cornerstone of success. It empowers us to take risks, to persist in the face of adversity, and to strive for greatness. Caesar's story is a powerful reminder that belief in oneself, coupled with relentless effort, can overcome the most formidable obstacles. Moreover, Caesar's story is not just one of personal ambition, but also of public service. His reforms in Rome were aimed at improving governance, addressing economic disparities, and expanding the empire's reach. While his methods were often ruthless, his vision included a better Rome for its citizens. In our pursuits, it's important to balance personal ambition with a sense of purpose and service. True success is not just about personal gain, but also about contributing to the greater good. Caesar's legacy, despite its controversies, teaches us the value of combining ambition with a vision for positive impact. Caesar's public writings, especially his commentaries on the Gallic Wars, serve not just as historical records, but as propaganda tools. He portrayed himself as the heroic, almost divine figure leading Rome to glory. These accounts were widely read and disseminated, shaping public perception and ensuring his narrative dominated over any dissenting voices. In the modern world, personal branding is equally vital. In a digital age where social media and public profiles play a significant role, how we present ourselves can make or break our careers. Like Caesar, we must be deliberate in crafting our public image, ensuring it aligns with our goals and values. This involves everything from our professional appearance and social media presence to how we communicate and the values we espouse. By controlling his narrative, Caesar not only gained the loyalty of his followers, but also disarmed potential critics. His ability to manage his image and the perception of his actions was a testament to his strategic foresight. We too can harness the power of personal branding to advance our goals, influence perceptions, and build a legacy. The strategic use of forgiveness and clemency. An often overlooked but profoundly strategic element of Caesar's rise was his use of forgiveness and clemency. Contrary to the ruthless image often associated with him, Caesar knew when to show mercy to his enemies. This was not merely an act of kindness, but a calculated tactic to win loyalty and reduce opposition. When Caesar defeated Pompey's forces and entered Rome in 49 BC, many expected a brutal purge of his enemies. Instead, Caesar pardoned many of them, including some who had taken up arms against him. This act of clemency served multiple purposes. It portrayed him as a magnanimous leader, disarmed his enemies by turning them into allies, and reduced the number of adversaries plotting against him. Machiavelli advises in The Prince that sometimes a display of clemency can be more effective than harsh punishment. By showing mercy, a leader can win the hearts and minds of people, securing their loyalty and reducing the desire for revenge. Caesar's strategic use of forgiveness is a prime example of this principle in action. In our personal and professional lives, practicing strategic forgiveness can be a powerful tool. It can help mend relationships, foster loyalty, and create an environment of trust and cooperation. By choosing our moments of clemency wisely, we can turn potential adversaries into allies and build stronger, more resilient networks. The legacy of Caesar's innovations. We must also consider the lasting impact of Caesar's innovations. His reforms and policies had far-reaching effects that extended well beyond his lifetime, shaping the future of Rome and leaving a legacy that endured for centuries. From the Julian calendar to the reorganization of the Senate, Caesar's contributions were transformative. In our endeavors, we should strive for innovations that have a lasting impact. It's not just about achieving success in the moment, but creating solutions and making decisions that benefit future generations. By thinking long-term and implementing visionary reforms, we can leave a legacy that stands the test of time. Caesar's life, with all its triumphs and tribulations, offers a rich tapestry of wisdom. By studying his strategies and integrating these lessons into our lives, we can navigate our paths with greater confidence and clarity. His story is a testament to the power of human potential and the impact of relentless determination. So champions, as you step forward into your own journeys, take inspiration from Julius Caesar. Embrace the power of strategy, the courage of risk, the flexibility of adaptation, the clarity of vision, the strength of communication, the fortitude of resilience, the precision of timing, the depth of psychological insight, the creativity of innovation, the certainty of self-belief, the generosity of service, the craft of personal branding, the wisdom of strategic forgiveness, and the foresight of lasting innovation. Let his story fuel your ambition and guide your actions. If you found value in today's exploration, remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. This will help you beat the algorithm and to consciously choose the type of content that you see in your feed. Also, be sure to check out our other videos to expand your ancient wisdom knowledge and further develop your masculinity and leadership skills. Until next time, champions, stay strong and stay committed to your path.